A beautiful morning to you and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the program. Good morning, Anambra, right here on ABS TV. My name is Chidima Oranwa. Of course, today we are kickstarting the show with the stories trending on ABS website and other national dailies. And we also have a reviewer with us in the studio this morning. But before you meet the reviewer, we are going on a short break. And when we come back, we'll go straight into discussion, bringing your way the stories are trending in the papers and also ABS website. My name is Chidima Oranwa. Stay with us. All right, you're welcome back to the show. Our reviewer this morning is Professor Mbanefo Ogene. He is a public affairs analyst. Good morning, Prof. You're welcome to the program.
Good morning, my dear. Thank you very much.
All right, quickly, let's start with the stories trending on ABS website this morning. Flawed man visits Harbour Bridge, head industry layout on Onitsha to assess damage. Anambra State government holds a public auction bid for flying revenue streams in Awka. Anambra Deputy Governor Ibe seeks support for people affected by flood. Soludo adopts new approach in road construction in Anambra State. All right, these are what we have on ABS website this morning. And we also want to let you know that you can be part of our discussion. All you need to do is just to dial the number displayed in front of your TV set this morning and also make your own contributions. All right, Prof. These are the stories trending on ABS website. We have the story of flooding. That's the first story. Man visiting Harbour Bridge, head industrial layout on Onitsha to assess the damage there. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, the issue of flood is actually a very serious one in Anambra State. We know very well that the Cameroon Dam, alongside other dams, were opened, and this now caused serious flooding in Anambra State and the neighboring states like Bayelsa, Kogi, and other places. It's a real source of worry, a very serious problem in our state because it's affecting economic, religious, social, political, and every other aspect of our lives as a people. I know very well that the federal government might have done something to alleviate the suffering of the masses. The River Niger has actually been filled with silt, and there are many, many water hyacinths that have actually been serving as blockage to the... And because they have not dredged the Niger River, it is now affecting us because whenever there is such a situation like happened in 2012, when the dam in Cameroon is opened, the people normally suffer. I know many families that have been rendered homeless. Many families have actually run away, like in Atani.
Yeah.
I know very well that one of my friends, a priest, had to now go back to his village. In fact, the bishops called that they want to open there. They had to, because the flood came and destroyed virtually the walls, every aspect of the building. That my friend eventually now had to leave. And then he now comes to his house. In fact, everything has been damaged. Wow. And there's that fear on the part of the farmers that we may really have serious issue of shortage of food supply next year, 2023, as a result of this flooding issue. Because you know that most of these people that live in riverine areas are actually the farmers that we have in the state, and they produce a lot of food which serve the state and even beyond. So when there's flooding like this and it damages everything that is planted, we are talking about the menace of the Hausa Fulani cattle rearers. They go to the farms and they destroy everything in the farm. then the people are suffering from the hands of these people that are really killing people anyhow, or the murderers and all the terrorist group. Then the flood equally has added. So, and you see that it has had some kind of chain effects, reactions. If you go to the market now, there is a hyperinflation, serious hyperinflation, that you cannot easily buy things again. Just to travel this morning, the transportation, it has affected it. Your living condition, it's the house rent. Everything that we have in the state has been affected by the social and economic and, of course, the eco, because this one has to do with ecosystem.
System, yes.
And to some extent, we don't just blame nature, because nature is actually reacting to what human beings are doing.
Yes.
We contribute to this problem of flooding, like when we throw this sachet water after drinking, you throw the waterproof inside.
And disposable plates.
And disposable plates and all the rest of them. Whenever you are disposing these things, of course, it's affecting. What you now see is that nature will now begin to react, because if you build like this one now, if you build on a drainage point, of course, it will block all these things. So we should help nature to help us also. But actually, the issue of flooding is a very, very sad one. And government, apart from visiting that Harbour Bridge, they should equally try to do something. I know that many people are now in IDPs. That's what we call camps.
Yes.
That's internally displaced persons camps. They are there to really have some palliatives to sustain their families. But that is not enough. Government should still try and see how best that the society should be improved so that it will stop this problem of flooding. Thank you very much.
All right, well said. But right now we are going on a short break, and when we come back, we continue with the press review right here on ABS TV. It is Good Morning Anambra. Stay with us.
Great news for Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS audience. You can now watch ABS television through any of these ways.
Buy a terrestrial antenna and connect to your television. Search ABS Channel 24 Oka or ABS Channel 27 Onitsha. Install StarTimes cable decoder and search ABS Channel 113. Install Metro Digital cable decoder and search ABS Channel 29.
Watch ABS TV on your smart TV or smartphone by downloading Anambra Broadcasting Service app on Google Play Store. Also watch via ABS Facebook page at ABS Radio Television and ABS YouTube page at ABS Television Oka.
ABS TV is now also on satellite. You can watch us from anywhere in Nigeria and other African countries. Simply install our TV decoder brand and tune to channel 315, or install any free-to-air satellite decoder and search for ABS TV.
Whichever option you choose, stay abreast of breaking news, documentaries, children's shows, talk shows, comedy, sports, movies, and lots more on your darling TV station.
For adverts and program sponsorship, contact 0803-388-8526 or 0806-883-9902. ABS, Heartbeat of the East.
Ndị Anambra, unu apụtagola?
Ibolachi.
Good morning, Ndị Anambra.
Welcome to Good Morning Anambra Breakfast TV show on ABS TV.
Bia Kaido Okwa.
We serve it sizzling hot.
Health and lifestyle. Security. Topical issues.
National development.
Entertainment and more.
Welcome to the flagship show where we arm you with the right tools for the day.
Keeping you abreast with happenings and information within and beyond the state.
There are so many things to gain staying tuned to
Good Morning Anambra on ABS TV.
Good Morning Anambra, live on ABS Television. Weekdays, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Great news for Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS audience. You can now watch ABS television through any of these ways.
Buy a terrestrial antenna and connect to your television. Search ABS Channel 24 Oka or ABS Channel 27 Onitsha. Install StarTimes cable decoder and search ABS Channel 113. Install Metro Digital cable decoder and search ABS Channel 29.
Watch ABS TV on your smart TV or smartphone by downloading Anambra Broadcasting Service app on Google Play Store. Also watch via ABS Facebook page at ABS Radio Television and ABS YouTube page at ABS Television Oka.
ABS TV is now also on satellite. You can watch us from anywhere in Nigeria and other African countries. Simply install our TV decoder brand and tune to channel 315 or install any free-to-air satellite decoder and search for ABS TV.
Whichever option you choose, stay abreast of breaking news, documentaries, children's shows, talk shows, comedy, sports, movies, and lots more on your darling TV station.
For adverts and program sponsorship, contact 0803-388-8526 or 0806-883-9902.
ABS, Heartbeat of the East.
All right, you're welcome back to the show, and we've been joined by Charles Obi. Charles is also a public affairs analyst. Good morning, Charles. You're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, dear Anambra.
Okay. Earlier I read out some of the stories trending on ABS website and talked about the Anambra State government holding public auction and bid for flying revenue streams in Oka. We have Soludo adopting new approach in road construction in Anambra State. So,
I want to talk about the new approach on road construction. Everybody can say that we are challenged in Anambra State by issue of road, dilapidated roads. You know, our roads are fast decaying. Not just in Oka, in all corners of the state. Maybe for lack of adequate maintenance, maybe for the culture in which these roads were constructed in the first place. I would want to talk about our soil, because I think we have one of the best soil you can talk of. If you go to River State, you see where their soil contains salt, and so their roads keep decaying. Therefore, you see the government bringing in advanced system to make sure that their roads last. At the same time, these roads happen to last even more than what we have here in Anambra State. So I think what the Governor Chukwuma Soludo has brought in, the quality of roads, according to what I hear him say, and then the quality of contractors, the companies that will execute this project. So we look on to mostly the repairs or reconstruction. Some of the roads are no longer for repairs. They need to be scraped and then reconstructed entirely. So we go to Oka, and then one thing that gladdens my heart is that sometimes when I apply some routes, I see the governor, there are these regular routes that everybody ply. You see the governor cutting other corners, trying to navigate through other roads to, for himself, witness what the Anambra go through on daily basis. Not just within the urban, when you go to the rural areas, you see the governor. The other day, it wasn't on Sunday, I was on my, Saturday, I was on my way to Oko. So we got to Ezinano Agolo. And the governor navigated, took the left way, instead of going through the Agro Lake flyover bridge, which is usually the shortcut. And you see him trying to experience, because I know they are recently were work on the other wing, you know. So we need action in Anambra State. We need roads. In the Anambra, everybody now, once you drive around, you see that your car will be failing. I've changed, for just this year, I've changed my car shock for about 4 times. And this one has failed. When you change after 1 month or a few months, it will fail again. So I'll be like, okay, let's wait. The governor is coming. So many people are having that same opinion. Let's hold on. Let's don't change it. It will fail. Let's wait a while for the governor to do the road so that we can change and it will last longer. There's no again wasting money. I went to Abuja recently. I saw my friend. He said, I've had this car for over 4 years. I've not changed the shock in Abuja. And the car is very neat. So the owners of our car and other things around keep failing because of bad road. So we pray that if it is just repairing the roads in Anambra, in Onitsha, Okpoko, I joined the governor after his swearing in on Thursday. I joined him to Okpoko on Friday. So he's walking the talk to the best of my knowledge. We pray that these things will come into reality very soon.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Please, if you want to call us, if you want to be part of this discussion this morning, before you make the call, please reduce the volume on your television set so that when you're talking, we'll be hearing you very well, clearly from this side. All right, let's also see the Anambra State government holding public auction and bid for flying revenue streams in Awka. Prof.
I know that the governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, is an economist. So, and he has been trying actually in various ways he could. Personally, I would have wanted to comment a little as a follow-up to the issue of roads.
Okay, before you do that, let's know who is here. Hello, good morning. All right, go ahead.
Yes, I really commend the governor's effort in constructing and reconstructing roads in Anambra State, not only in Awka, because that is one of his primary goals that he set. And that is one of the major issues that people are really expecting. He has already started taking action on some of these roads. For instance, I apply the Amansi road, and I know that some part of it, especially the Amansi-Benebe axis of our family road, that it had been graded over the weekend. This morning I passed through that place. It is, whenever there's a little rain, those of them over there at Amansi, they are really troubled. They are disturbed because of the bad road networks. So people sometimes recall the past regimes and what they did. In fact, most times people rate every governor by this road issue. That is why the roads constructed by Ngige, they are very solid, like the last speaker has just mentioned now. You find out that Governor Ngige brought the Lebanese. In fact, that time I was joining him in supervising some roads, reconstructions and constructions. And you see the thickness of that road, not just like he said it that in River State, that it is a kind of, not only the topography, but the water logging. And you could travel the distance on very good, solid road construction. So the asphalt is very sound. So we are pleading with our governor, Mr. Governor, sir, as an academic, very well exposed governor. For the first time, Anambra State is having a governor well educated, who I know will think very well of the masses, who would not think about his personal gains, but actually on the welfare of the people. I want to commend our governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, for that particular vision to work on the roads. If the past administration really did a little to alleviate the suffering of the masses, people wouldn't have been complaining. But actually, whatever thing you give to the citizenry and the road networks are bad, nobody really is happy. Because the governor passes through that road. The same road that takes me to Enugu takes Governor Chukwuma Soludo to Enugu State. The same road that our president Buhari will travel to is what the King of England will apply anytime they come. And the first assessment they have is that road network. So let me not really take all the time speaking on this issue. But I still believe and I look forward to a time when I might leave my house in the morning And I can just take about 5 minutes or 10 minutes within the capital to go to where I want to go, and shouldn't be actually delayed by poor road network, because sometimes it will block, sometimes fire outbreak, and other democratic features will just come up. Now, on the issue of what you asked about the issue of revenue, that's trying to actually put a bid to fly revenue streams in Awka, public auction. I believe that that's a good thing. But I hope that that issue of auction should be to the public interest.
Okay.
It should be to the public interest. Okay.
All right. We still have other things in front on ABS website this morning. Still talking about the auction, and also Anambra's Deputy Governor Ibezim seeking support for people affected by flooding in Anambra State. Of course, we've talked about flooding, but that is that first one, talking about man visiting Harbour Bridge and head industrial layout on it to assess the damage. But now we are also seeing the story of the Deputy Governor of Anambra State seeking support for people affected by flood. Will you add something to that?
Yeah. It's quite commendable what we have seen in Anambra State in terms of interventions for those people affected by this monster called flood. Because it's quite unfortunate that individuals and state governments have shown this level of interest, but the government at the center seems so much interested in politics, 2023 politics, than doing the needful. I listened to the former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, when he visited some of these places ravaged by flood. He made mention that the federal government should declare flood disaster a national emergency. You see, and then I listened to Peter Obi also when he said he suspended his campaign just to attempt to sympathize with Nigerians. As we speak, over 600 persons have died as a result of this flood issue, and over 2 million displaced. What more require national emergency than such? So this is more reason why we pray and beg Nigerians that 2023 election coming should not be toyed with. It should be taken very seriously. So for the deputy governor to have made such an intervention is a welcome development. The state government have equally been trying. Former Governor Peter Obi, who is presently vying for the presidential position, I listened to him also when he sought the assistance of his counterparts, other people contesting to be president of Nigeria, because many of them seem very nonchalant about the plight of these Nigerians affected. So, and he called on them and said, can you suspend your campaign? Let's suspend politics. Let's look into this situation. So some of them already traveled to somewhere in Dubai, and though Dubai has banned visas to Nigeria, so I wonder how those people who always go to Dubai will feel. So some were in Dubai, some were elsewhere. And at a point, we started seeing them sending money, though to a particular area in Nigeria where we barely notice so much flood disaster. Maybe because of political permutation, they choose to go to Kaduna. They were sending, one sent 100 million, the other sent 50 million. But the amount sent is not the case, just that I want to talk about their intervention. It is humanitarian and must be commended. So, and then we thank Peter Obi also for leading that intervention, for making that call, and going by himself, flying on their canoes to experience what our brothers and sisters in this country go through. The federal government, if this kind of thing, we keep emulating the West. But when the real situation comes up, for we to practice what the Westerners practice. You see, we lacking. So why not bring in helicopters to lift these people? Why not bring in even speedboats to evacuate people? We shouldn't always talk about creating resettlement areas, providing them few materials and few relief materials just for the moment they've been there, and then make it go viral on the media and walk away. We should talk about, when you declare state of emergency on such situation, you should include evacuating these people to safe places, providing them support, things that will make them live good life even at their settlement places. Then look into the situation. How do we curtail this menace? How do we stop the issue of flood, either coming from our rivers across Nigeria, rain, or the dam in Cameroon? So if we look into these three factors that may have contributed to this recurrent menace, then we look at how do we solve them. I listened to Senator Victor Ume when he was in the Senate as far back as 2018, when he was calling on the federal government to move in to dredge the rivers in Nigeria, dredge these waterways, provide good water collectors, gutters, whatever you call it. You should provide, when you construct a road, create gutters on both sides, deep enough to contain the waters. And then we saw what happened at Ogidi Market recently. That one is not coming from River Niger.
No.
It's just the problem. And the topography of Anambra State is such that we need to put into these things into cognizance. We need to attend to these issues, because as it continues to flow, it washes away our soil. And more issues of erosion occur. Governor was talking about what is happening in Oko 2 days ago when we were in Oko. And that even the former Vice President's house, Kweme, is about to collapse into the erosion site there. So we need the government not to come in with shenanigans and frivolities, come in with realities, win the confidence of Nigerians. That's why many people are following Mr. Peter Obi today, because they've seen what he did. We need some level of seriousness, we need some level of honesty when we are dealing with people. Don't come and do shenanigans, do charades around, and you, every time when things happen, you say, sure, I do this, I do that, and we not see results. That's the problem with Nigeria. So this flood is an example pointing to the failures we've had in the past years, because it occurred in 2012, it continued to repeat itself, and then this year's own seems, it looks more unprecedented, whereas it has been happening. So all of us were looking surprised again. And maybe another one that will come in will wash away some states entirely, because some states are washed almost 70%, 60%. Maybe the next one will take off everywhere. And then we all get submerged. But God will not allow that to happen.
Amen. We have already got submerged, because I really wonder how the deputy governor, Ibezim, managed to even get to some of these places. They only see them on their IDPs, that's where the displaced persons are really staying. But I watched, in fact, some of my friends, especially the priests in different places, they posted the videos. And other friends from Bayelsa equally posted the videos. And you see that the buildings were actually already, it's deep inside the river, that it has already covered it up. So the youth are really showing us if they are really sincere, and the leaders are willing to allow the truth to prevail in this country. Over the political campaigns that is going on now, you see the direction that people are going. The presidential candidate of Labour Party, there is no other magic he has than that actually he is actually crying that the cost of governance is too high. Nobody ever goes up there and comes out poor. You never see that at all. They rather become richer than the state itself. And I keep wondering, people like Julius Nyerere, all those Ugandan president, Kenneth Kaunda, and others who after leading their people were even poorer, that they couldn't even build their own houses. Our leaders always think about themselves, and that's the problem we have. And then the masses too. How do we interpret leadership? How do we see the leaders? Do we understand that what they are doing is to help us? So So for the deputy governor to go out, like we have actually observed, is very good, it's commendable. We commend him for that, but he should still do much more than that, because as you have said it, this year, this building has had that problem. I mean, the buildings and the riverine areas at Otuocha, people really ran away. And of course, some families even died in some parts of Anambra State, Orometiti and other places. Some people, Nzam and other places, people really died because the flood rushed them. And the eventual, a family really was wiped off, children and of course other women. I watched all these things on the internet, on the internet, and I know that these things are serious problems. So what they should be thinking about is what will endure. The deputy governor should think and advise on what should endure, not just visiting them, but on how to make sure that the waterways are properly dredged and that our system is made in such a way that people don't build near the rivers. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for that beautiful contributions of yours. Just to let you know that you can, you can be part of this discussion this morning. Of course, the line is in front of your television set this morning. Okay, so you want to add to what has been said? Is it still about flooding?
No, not about flooding now. I want to talk about what my dearest governor Obaseki said, because Obaseki has been one governor I take interest in his activities all the way from Edo State. He was talking about, I read that on Daily Post newspaper, he was talking about what is happening in Nigeria presently and why people should not vote for APC, and then that for APC to retain power in Nigeria, Nigeria might disintegrate. It might break Nigeria. So, and then where he talked about anybody who votes for APC should have his head to examine. All these things, I would say, are very correct. They are valid points made by Governor Obaseki. But I want to add to it that if anybody who votes for APC should have his or her head examined, then anyone who votes for PDP also should go for thorough head examination. Why? Because the APC federal government has just been acting on the foundation laid by the PDP federal government. So I was just, when I was contemplating on these statements, something came to my mind. What Jesus said when he was being crucified. He told those crucified, he said, the blame is not to you people, but to those who handed me over to you should have more blame. So Nigerians had the PDP federal government entrusted with the governance, providing the welfare, needed welfare of Nigerians. The corruption came in. The maladministration, poor governance ensured all over. Until it was obvious, insecurity kept rising. And then the advent of the APC, which eventually we can all see happened to be worse. So their baby took after them. So, and then the PDP brought in to us what they termed zoning arrangements. And we're all happy. We embraced it. That at least this will bring in fair play in politics and will take power from all to all corners of the country. At a time when the rotation had continued and getting almost to the end, because a portion of the people, a segment of the country happened to be favored. You want to take it back to spoil the zoning arrangement. So this whole thing have boiled the heart of Nigerians. So and then when you look at this whole thing now, President Buhari is coming from a portion of the country, a part of Nigeria, and then the PDP candidate is also coming from a part of Nigeria. And President Buhari is a Muslim, the PDP candidate is a Muslim. We are not approaching the next election based on ethnicity or religious sentiment, but these are also, if you want to bring in the sentiment, you should not neglect you should not look away from this fact. They are obvious facts that we must consider. So where is the powers based on the fair play in Nigeria going to? It should be the South. So any president from the South, and then when you come into the Southwest has had it enough. The president, vice president is from the South. So who is the Southerner now that is contesting, that operating on that fair play? It is Mr. Peter Obi. So for Obaseki to say, if you vote APC, you go for your head to be examined, then you should equally say, if you vote PDP also, you should go for your head to be examined. Let us call the spade a spade. We should fix Nigeria to the place where everybody will be confident that we are doing the right thing. And that is, I don't want to be politicized, but that is the reality. That is the truth.
Okay. Let's also see some of the stories on the Sun newspaper this morning. One of which is tension in Abuja over U.S. terror alert. And then we also have, we don't trust federal government again, ASU tells Bajabia Mela. And Ekweremado's community shuts market and prays for God's FG's intervention. We also have flood, be at alert. Lagos tells residents of Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Ekpe, and others. So quickly, Prof.
Yes, let me react on the issue of ASU, because I'm one of them. Actually, ASU has been on this battle with the federal government, and there is no more trust. Because from the issues that we are facing now, while universities were locked down for 8 good months, from February 14 till this month, October 14, is as a result of the federal government not really keeping to the agreement that was signed, the 2009 agreement signed with ASU. And today, our children are suffering it. So if the papers are reporting that ASU does not really trust the federal government again, I'm not surprised at all. Because even before the strike was called off, which ASU is going again back to court to still ask for appeal, that whatever thing the federal government has promised, they cannot even rely on them. Because you see, all through the process of that strike, the kind of problem, the kind of complications we had in the country as a result of saying one thing and doing another, and sometimes not even keeping to the past agreements. So that, that suspicion has been there on the part of ASU. And even as at present, that ASU called off the strike is just to honor the court injunction that says they should go back to classrooms. But actually, the problem is not yet solved. Because you can't just force a horse. You can take the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. The lecturers have actually gone back, but with hungry lecturers in the classrooms, the salary not yet paid, nothing has been given to them. In fact, most of them will tell you, I don't even have money to even come to office. As head of department, I cannot really compel anybody. Because there's no ground, there's no basis. Just imagine after you do your work, you don't have any payment for that. How can you continue to do that work? So ASU really is just acting on the grace that let us really not be seen to be people that disobey the law, but law-abiding union. And trying to politicize that issue of ASU strike by creating other unions, like whatever, Kono and others, is actually complicating issues, because you can never solve that problem through that means at all.
All right.
ASU does not trust the federal government, as I know that very, very well.
Okay.
Let me explain something to
just quickly before we go.
When the federal government tries to put the ASU people to honor court's order and return to classroom, I begin to wonder. The same federal government that has severally flouted court order. So how then do we want to, once it is in favor of the federal government, they want to enforce it. Presently, we're talking about the Court of Appeal saying free Mazen Nandekano, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and then let him go. The federal government is saying, how do we, they want to play around this judgment, and they went back to the appeal court again. The appeal court said, we're even giving you a time limit. Go and free this man. And people are, even the APC people are saying, federal government, please free this man so that we can breathe here in the southeast. You understand? So some of them are saying, I read one APC writer, I said, if you free Nandekano, then the APC can even have a crown. That the hatred for APC is too much. That if you free Nandekano, we can even discuss politics here.
Okay.
So the federal government is bent on trying to, bias the whole thing. Going back again, that we free him is a threat, and I don't want to delve into, but this is just trying to point at the federal government's disregard for the judiciary, but they want to also benefit from it. Sure. You can't beat a child and expect that child not to cry. You can't use a court order to force someone to laugh. You have to do what makes that person happy.
All right.
Well, then we look at the Third Mainland Bridge.
We really don't have time
the water
again.
is already almost overflowing.
Yeah, we saw that.
We'll talk about the flood in Lagos.
Victoria Island and Ekpe.
Flood, the water is already rising. And Lagos used to be crazy. So we pray it doesn't get to that point.
All right.
The government should also, I think it's high time we talk about that emergency.
We really don't have time. We want to say a very big thank you to you.
Have more casualties.
Thank you so much, Professor Mbadnefu Ogene, for joining us on the show this morning. Thank you for being here. And also to you, Charles Sobi. Thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, that's it on Press Review this morning. Thank you so much for being part of it. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. We'll see you at the other side. Stay with us.
Ndị Anambra